Okay, I was going to talk about Rubio and his presidential campaign. My concern with the guy in a nutshell is that basically he supports Obamacare. He used that same repeal and replace line that Romney used in the last campaign. And in fact, Rubio has hired some of the same campaign managers and campaign team that Romney did. So I think the guy's been corrupted right off the bat. Now, and that's pretty much it in a nutshell. So when I got up this morning, I watched the morning news and just saw a whole bunch of coverage on how we're really undermining any chances of a prosperous California, and just nothing intelligent is done here. And the puzzling thing about that is Californians, so many of us just don't realize that we're taxing the state to death. The tax base is leaving. And the ironic part about this is that Californians really do look down on people from the South. The funny thing is that a lot of southern states really are better off than California. For California really is heading in the wrong direction. And there is an arrogant attitude among a lot of Californians that Southerners are just dumb hicks. If you look at the South, there are a lot of educated people that were born and raised in the South. And even among those that weren't able to pursue higher education, they still have better sense than many of us in California. And, that's something I realized as I traveled around America, that if you tell someone from the South that you're from California, you get a very cynical reception, and rightly so. So it is hard to convince a Southerner that you're not part of the problem if you're from California. They don't even believe anyone with any sense exists in this state. And if you look at what this state does, it's understandable why. If you can convince a Southerner that you don't vote like most of the idiots in this state, they are very friendly to you as they grow to know you a bit. But it is really something how Californians, so many of them, really look down on Southerners. And that really is prejudicial, which is what Californians accuse Southerners of. They think Southerners are prejudicial and ignorant, when really Californians as a whole fit that bill much more than Southerners do. And it is hard to convince a Californian that we aren't viewed very well through much of the nation, particularly the South, and rightly so. And there's this almost religious fervor about leftist California policies that people believe so seriously in here, and they aren't even willing to listen to other ideas. It's almost impossible to get through to a Californian, that particularly the leftist ones, that we really are doing destructive stuff that not only is destructive to California, but really annoys people in many other states of this nation. And that is my invitation here to people from the south of the Mason-Dixon line, that, feel free to lay into California. The post your criticisms below, and hopefully that will wake a few people up